Hey guys, it's James the Rambling Dasher, and we are dashing. Yay! So, if you're a repeat offender, thanks for coming back. Appreciate you following along, and welcome. If you're new to my channel, thank you. What we do here is just do a little ride along, doing some DoorDash. Usually about 3 days a week. We chop those into 2 episodes each day, so we have about 6 episodes a week, and then we try to come out with a weekly recap on the weekend to show what we did for the whole week. Now this past weekend I did not get around to it, so we're gonna have to work on that. But anyway, so we have goals every day of getting 20 bucks an hour or 120 bucks per night. We used to have goals $100 and for the night and $300 in a week, and then we have recently, they've changed things up and we've been getting a whole lot better, so I've upped the ante to try to get 120 a night and 360 in a week. Last week, I don't know, I was shooting for, because I had 150 something dollars by Monday and Wednesday, because I had 133 on this Monday, so we'll see how this Wednesday treats us. So that's today, Wednesday the, I don't know what today is. Today is Wednesday the 15th, maybe? Yep, Wednesday the 15th. So if we do good today, then we'll be shooting for 400 for the week if we do good today. Now, and here's our first order is $8.25 for 15 miles. What is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? So here's 15 miles for $8.25, and it's no, we're just gonna decline it and decline that offer. Drops us to 80%. So here's my dilemma that I'm heading up into this week, is I'm getting a little bit lower on my status. And if you've been following me long enough, you know that where I am in Central Arkansas, they have moved us to the new Dasher rating system, overall Dasher ratings, and the number score system. And we know that there's 2 elements that, for me anyway, that will hamper me from being platinum. I think it would be hard to say that your acceptance rate would knock you down. It could, but it would have to be really low, right? Because I'm at 80% and it's only knocked me down maybe 4 or 5 points. The on-time rating is the one that really gets you, because they still don't have a handle on it, and they admitted they had it broken a few weeks ago, and they sent an email out and said, hey, we'll fix it. Well, they'll fix all the stuff that you had in the past. Well, I worked my tail off to get those crap ones off the count, because everything is a rolling 100. So I knocked 100 deliveries out before they sent the email out saying they fixed it. Well, they still haven't fixed it, because I really believe it's an issue with not just I think it's an issue with the programming and the mentality that DoorDash has, that says we know how fast it takes them to get the food out. And that is where their logic is far from reality. So they judge you and they say, hey, your on-time rate for picking the food up is based upon what has happened in the past, and we try to give a little leeway. Well, they don't know if there's like a normal 5 staff and there's only 3 working that night. They don't know if there's like 6 people waiting in line, and there's only 3 staff. They don't know all these different variables that could possibly happen, or if the staff are just lazy. Some nights I can go to Little Caesars in Benton and it'll be just perfect, and the girl up front's on top of everything. That I got people working in the back that are going. The other nights they got 3 people sitting outside smoking while the inside is backed up, right? So DoorDash algorithm doesn't know these things. So it's just one of those things that those things can get you as a driver in trouble with DoorDash. Not in trouble, but potentially lower you into a lower status level where you don't get paid, you don't get his orders as fast, you don't get quality orders and stuff. So shooting to be priority in this new thing is, and look at this crap. There I got an order for Sumo for $4.90 for 4.5 miles. So again, another, I'm just going to decline this one, and so that's it. So I got 2 declines on my belt today, and that's all I'm going to have. I'm just going to accept everything else. So I don't know. It just could be that, I don't know. But it's not looking good for me right now, I promise you. Good night. They are driving me crazy. So here's a 1.3 for $4. So I'm going to accept it because I said I would. So hopefully it is directions to McDonald's. I don't know which McDonald's it is. It's the one here at Alcoa. So yeah, this might not be the best Wednesday. So sometimes, I mean, it just depends, but I mean, these are 3 orders I would normally decline, but I'm in this point that I'm getting close to being gold, and I can't afford to drop to gold, because dropping status at this level means that I don't make as much money. I'm not as busy, right? And when I'm not busy, that means I'm not making money. When I'm not making money, it's not worth it for me to dash, right? And I do need to make money. I mean, I don't do this for no reason. There is a reason I do this, and I am not going to do this and not make money. So I do have to at some point, and I'm at this point right now where I accepted this $4 order to go 1.3 miles. Most likely it's gonna have a tip on there, but not much. It's probably like $2 base pay and a $2.09 tip, would be my guess. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna run in and grab this and we'll be right back. All right, so we got in there, picked up the food on time, and we got about a 5-minute grace period here to deliver the food. It's at these apartments. I think I'm gonna, I can't go back out that way, so we'll go this way. So yeah, dealing with DoorDash, dealing with orders, dealing with the declines, dealing with accepting orders, all the fun stuff is what we do on this channel. So anyway, I appreciate you guys stopping by and checking us out. No, it's not going to the apartment. I don't know where it's going. Where? Oh yeah, it is going there. It's just a GPS it's flipped upside down, and it is bright out here. So anyway, well, so yeah, So as you'll see, I kind of hit pause and run in and drop the food off. I don't try to record people's houses or them accepting stuff at their door and stuff like that. I wouldn't want a YouTuber doing that to me, so I try to do things that I would want done to me. So yeah, we hit pause button and then we'll pause, be right back, and basically it's just you getting in a time machine and getting out, and it's a few minutes later. So it's funny like that. But anyway, we are here at this apartment complex. I'm gonna go find it and we'll be right back. All right, before I can get back to the car, I get my second order that we are going to accept. $18.03 for 8.8 miles, 2 pickups, 2 drop-offs. Panda Express India Café. So I do feel like the Platinum will get you more of these type offers than what I used to get as Platinum. They do seem to stack. I had at least 4, maybe 5 stacks the other night on Monday, and they seem to be larger dollar amounts, so I will take them. I mean, it's not quite 2 $10 orders, but it is 2 $9 orders, or you know, the equivalent of. I gotta find out where I'm going first. So it looks like we're going to Panda Express. So anyway, so yeah, I welcome any comments or anything associated with DoorDash or anything else for that matter. If you want to start a conversation in the comments, feel free. If you want to instant message me, I'm at the Rambling Dasher on Facebook. Feel free to just leave something in the comments there if you like. And yeah, we get out here. I know it seems like I get stressed sometimes, but the reality is just me ranting, and maybe that's part of my personality, is just I gotta complain about something. But I get frustrated over it sometimes. Other times it's just the thing I do like about it is it's different than my daytime job, and I work from home. And I sit there on a computer all day and I'm bored to tears. This is usually very often not boring at all. So my other job is I'm always constantly looking for things to do. People don't necessarily hand me jobs or tasks, so I have to go find them myself. Kind of have to dig things out of people and stuff. So in this regard, lady, you got a stop sign just like the rest of us. Anyway, so this lady's pulling out of the parking lot and just keeps on going out of the parking area, like she doesn't have to stop coming out of there. Man, I don't know if she's following me or not. She may very well be. She's gonna follow me all day. Alright, we're gonna run into Panda Express. We'll be right back. Alright, so we were in there and picked that one up. I don't know if I picked it up on time or not. It was hard to tell, but, well, truthfully, I didn't even see it, the pickup time. But I know they did not have it ready when I got in there. So, India Cafe now says pick up by 4:54. They never have their stuff ready, I promise you. So, fingers crossed they get their stuff ready, because we've had this order for a while now, right? And let's see, it says 4:54. Where's the directions? GPS says I'll be there by 4:46. So I'll be there a little early, but I'm gonna be there even earlier because I'm not taking the directions they gave me. because I know the secret way around Kroger's parking lot. And evidently the GPS does not understand it. But still says 446 after I get it over here. But 445 now. It still says pick up at 4:54, which is 14 minutes. So maybe DoorDash has been watching my videos where I've been yelling at them. Alright. So last night we went out to, so I didn't work last night. The kid came over, went and picked him up. He's driving. He has his official driver's license. Well, I don't know what it is really. He has a driver's license that he can drive, but he's not 16 yet. So he went and took he took the driving test and passed. So that was interesting, or good, that he got that taken care of. Is hotter today than it's supposed to be. I think this weekend maybe it'll cool off some, maybe, but it might be rainy. But anyway, so I went and got him. We took off. We were gonna go to Bass Pro Shops to try on some hiking boots, but we decided we were gonna go eat Mexican food first. And then I was stuffed, and I was like, why did I eat so much? Because I've been doing so good as of late. I actually got down below anyway, I got down below a number. I hate I don't want to share it, but I feel pretty proud of it anyway. I still want to get below some other numbers. Maybe I'll share those when I hit them. But anyway, I got and I was doing so good, and then I went and ate Mexican, and I just jumped back up above the number. So anyway, but we'll get there slowly but surely. It's very slow going, trying to lose weight when you're over 50. It is crazy different than it was beforehand. I can look back through my, I have Samsung phone, so it has a Samsung Health on there. And I can look back in time and see where I was way above where I am now, and dropped way below where I am now in a matter of months. And it seems like I've been doing this food. All it would take ever for me to lose weight is just start tracking food. And I can just start melting the pounds off, because when I know what I'm eating and I track the calories, and it's like if I stay around 1800, boom, it'll just start going away. And I dropped 40 pounds before. That was more than a couple months, but I've been doing this for a couple months probably now, and I don't think oh crap, I forgot where I was going. So good thing I had that grace period built in there, right? Because I just shot it. But I just missed the turn by a little bit. This is what happens when I start talking too much. This is why they call me the Rambling Dasher. But yeah, it's so much harder to lose weight now. I think I'm down about, I don't know, I could be down 10 to 15, not 15, 5 to 10 pounds. Depends on when, I don't know where I was when I first started tracking this, but anyway. We were going to Bass Pro Shops to try on hiking boots, and they did not have the ones that I saw online, so and I didn't see any other ones that I really wanted to try on, so we just packed it up and went to the house. We looked around the store for a little bit, and I know there's other clues there potentially that we might get, but anyway. All right, we're at our second pickup. We're gonna run in. We'll be right back. Hey guys, we have picked up our order, and let's see where we're going. It looks like we're going across the freeway. Oh, where is it? Oh, okay. Okay. Easy enough. We're gonna go the access road down to the overpass off of, I don't know what it would be, Spring Hill overpass maybe. And it's those apartments back over there. So it's only 1.4 miles, 3 minutes. It says deliver by 4:59, and we'll be there by 4:53. So we got about 6 minutes extra. And that may come into handy, especially when it's an apartment and you got apartments that you have to walk around the back and upstairs and stuff. So hopefully it's as easy as the last one, where it's the first building, around the front, on the bottom. And yeah, so that was a fairly simple one, the last one. Alright, so, and we hit the traffic just right there to get through there. And the sun is extra bright. There's not a cloud in the sky today. So going on a big hike in probably May or early June of next year. And I've been out hiking for a good while, but I've had this desire to go to Machu Picchu for a number of years. And I thought that we would just take the easy route, but then lo and behold, somebody is following me in my Facebook or whatever, and showed me an ad for a tour company down there that takes you on a 4-day, 3-night hike on the Inca Trail to go to Machu Picchu. And on that last morning, you wake up at the butt crack of dawn and you go and tour everything. So I was just like, okay, it's on. So me and the 15-year-old are going. He'll be 16 at that time. But we are going to go and we are going to hike the Inca Trail. I've watched probably 3, maybe 4 videos about hiking the trail. I saw probably their late 20s, early 30s last night, and they made it. But yeah, I am a little bit older than that, so we'll see how that works out. But I gotta get some hiking boots and I gotta start hiking. There's gonna be hard parts to this whole thing. Is one, the crazy elevation, and I can't mimic that. I can mimic the distance, but I can't mimic the elevation. All right, this one looks like it's down low in the front, and it's the next building. Okay, all right, I'll be right back. All right, so we got the first one dropped off. Now to go to the second one. It says we have 11 minutes to get there. And where is this taking me? I don't know how to go here. All right. I don't know where it's taking me. Anyway, we'll figure it out. Okay, so we have about a 4-minute grace period on this delivery. So it was 5, but I'm trying to look at the GPS, and wasted a minute. Alright. So yeah, I gotta do a lot of hiking. I got to do a lot of, I don't know, getting in better cardio for hiking anyway, because it's gonna be, to me, I don't know, it'll be tough. There's two things that I don't like, is going uphill and going downhill. Going uphill, it's harder to breathe. Going downhill, it hurts my knees. So, yeah. And we have probably, I don't know, maybe 5,000 feet in elevation. The tallest thing we have here is maybe 2,800 feet, Pinnacle Mountain. And it is, I don't know what the elevation is. That's the height of the mountain. So it could start out, it could be starting out at a 1,500 and only go up to a 28 or 29 or whatever it is. If it's even that much, I don't know. But I don't know what the elevation gain is of Pinnacle Mountain. Okay, Google. What is the elevation gain from the base of Pinnacle Mountain in Little Rock, Arkansas to the top?
The elevation gain from the base of Pinnacle Mountain to the top is about 700 to 762 feet, as the summit is 1,011 feet and the base is around 250 to 300 feet.
Well, that doesn't sound exactly right, because I'm pretty sure the top is higher than that. But I might be wrong. I feel like it's in the 2000s. But anyway, that sounds 700 feet. Hopefully it's a little bit more than that, but I don't know. So anyway, that's going to be one of our trails that we do, is going up Pinnacle Mountain, and we, at least towards the end, or towards, as we get closer, because we've got, what is this, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, May, so 7 months to prepare for this thing. And that 7 months, oh my goodness, sorry, hold on. I gotta be able to do, I can't remember exactly how many miles it is. It might be 20 to 30 miles over that 4 days. But the longest day is 10 miles, with a nasty amount of elevation gain. You go over a pass called Dead Woman's Pass or something like that, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, it's gonna hurt so bad. So the other part of it is, like, I was semi-joking about going up and going down, but the other big thing is acclimating to the elevation and not having as much oxygen in the air when you're up there at 10, 11, 12, 13,000 feet. And I'm like, good night. We'll see what happens. But I gotta get used to wearing hiking boots, hiking long distances, getting to where I can do 10 miles up and down in a day, and hopefully just knock that stuff out over this winter and into the spring. So I'm looking forward to the challenge. I think it's going to help me with my weight loss goals as well. So I want to work on that. So I did see one person do a video where they're like, you need to do yoga, you need to do like cardio for your endurance. You gotta do stair climbing, a lot of steps. So not just up but down. And so figured out ways to do that. We'll get it figured out. But also in doing it all with the kid. So I want to be able to do that and have that time spent with him to go on this journey, and hopefully, you know, have that. I feel like we're pretty close. There's he still likes me, I think. He might not after this trip, but you never can tell. But I look forward to doing it with him. So I don't know that he probably wouldn't choose to do this hike, but he says, if you want to do it, let's do it. I was like, all right, let's do it. So I'm looking forward to it. All right, I'm gonna get this other order delivered, and we'll catch up with you when we get there and let you know where we ended up. All right, we have the second order dropped off. That's 51 minutes. That particular order was 1803, 450 base pay. One of them was a 528, the other was 825. So total accepted 2 out of 4 offers for $22.09 in 51 minutes. So over our 30 bucks in the first, or over $20 in the first 50 minutes. So that's a good start, especially after the first 2 declines and the fourth or the third one that I accepted it. I would have never got that one without declining the first 2. So all right, I'm gonna figure out how to get back to a area with locations, and we'll be right back. All right guys, we just accepted an order from Little Caesars in where? Benton. So had to make a U-turn. I was on a roundabout, so just kept going all the way around, and it's taking me a long ways around. I don't know why it's not taking me down that way, but it says it takes longer to get there that way than it going straight by 1 minute. Anyway, we're headed to Little Caesars, so I'm gonna catch you when we pick up this pizza or whatever, and we'll see where we gotta go. Hold tight. All right, so DoorDash is giving me grace periods tonight that I did not have on Monday night. So this one, 5:31, it's supposed to be there, or it says 5:35. GPS says we'll be there by 5:31. Looks like it's back on the other side of the freeway. Okay. I am going to go a different way than what that thing says to go, because I don't want to go through all those lights. So we're gonna go get on the freeway going east on the access road, and then we have to get off there, and we're gonna have to set through a light there, but instead of setting through a bunch of other lights, now there might be another light right down here that we have to set through. Anyway, I'm gonna go get this delivered. It says 9 minutes, 3 miles, and we're gonna be setting through some stoplights, it looks like, or the road's backed up here. So yeah, we're gonna do this and we're gonna get it delivered, and I will check back with you after that delivery. See you in a sec. All right guys, we got that one delivered, $8.75. That was $3.75 with a $5 tip, so much appreciated. We're at 1 hour 18 minutes at $30.84. So we are in need of 10 more dollars to hit the 20 per hour, and we got over 40 minutes to get it done. So let's see what we can come up with. So anyway, I am eating my dinner, which consisted of a protein shake. I have some caffeinated tea here. That was a powder mix. It's kind of settled in the bottom a little bit there. And we just got another order that I am accepting. Not that I want to. $4.75 for 3.9 miles. Wow. At Wendy's, probably in Benton, because we're a little bit ways away from it, so hopefully they'll have it ready for me when I get there. So we're gonna go pick that up. And but I just wanted to say that this portion of the episode is going to be sponsored by the Rambling Dasher Amazon store. So be sure to check out the Rambling Dasher Amazon store, where you can get all of your favorite protein powders and tea, energy, and focus drinks, along with a lot of other snacks and goodies that I use in the purpose of DoorDashing. And if you don't like anything on there, then feel free to buy whatever you want to with that particular link, because it helps out the Rambling Dasher. Not saying you got to. I'm just asking humbly, if you don't already use an Amazon affiliate link to help anybody else out, maybe you'll consider your next purchase clicking the link in my description. I think we have it all over the place, but mainly it's in the description of almost every video we have. It's also in the comments in every video. Maybe not every video, but lately I try to put it in there in the comments. So check those out. I do put out things like a lot of stuff is on there that's food related. It's on subscription through Amazon, and I get it cheaper there than I get it at Walmart. So a lot of that kind of stuff. So check out those links if you have a chance, and help us out when you purchase your next Amazon order. And yeah, it would be greatly appreciated. So anyway, I'm gonna run to Wendy's evidently for $4. I'm supposed to be there by pick up by 5:45, and I've lost the directions button. We will be there at 4:30 or 5:39, and I am gonna get screwed here because that dude's moving over for me. Turned. I'm taking a big chance coming across that bridge, not being in the slow lane, because it is backed up on the other side of the bridge. So I kind of cheated by coming across the freeway and then merging into the turn lane to go right at the stoplight. But it's a very short window, and if all the cars go straight instead of turning to go to the freeway, then you're stuck high and dry. It's a chance you take. All right, we'll see you when we get there. All right, feeling good. 5:49 is the GPS, what it says, and then we're supposed to be there by 5:54, so that's a good 5 minutes. Now if I can get out of this parking lot. There's people getting crazy out here. And I don't know which way I have to go. Where is this going? It looks like it's going. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. Looks like it's going to some apartments. Alright, we're gonna get this delivered. Try not to get in any kind of, oh, don't want that. Get in any kind of accidents where people are acting crazy out here. And so yeah. Alright, people. Just chill. Just chill, people. Okay, we'll see you after we drop this one off. Alright guys, I can't remember what we're sitting at, 30 something dollars. And we just got another order for like $6.75. That last one was $4.75. It had a $3.50 base with a $1.25 tip. This next one is like $6.75 for 4 miles, and we're about a 1/10 of a mile away. And no, not a 1/10, about a mile away in these apartments. So not that easy to get out of these things, but fingers crossed we can get there in the right amount of time. Pick up by 6:03. It says we'll be there at 5:57. So I wish I could call ahead and tell them, hey, I'm almost there, but that's not exactly the way this works. They should have it anyway. That's why I like these restaurants. They're like, we just got your ticket, and I'm like, I accepted that order 9 minutes ago. All right, I'm gonna hit the pause button. We'll catch you. So sorry, I do need to work on climbing stairs. That was on the 3rd floor on the back side of the building. Fortunately, they have a I don't know what you call it, a pass through or something, so you don't have to walk around the back of the building and then go up the stairs on the back side. So you can go up the front side and then walk through. So anyway, all right, we'll see you after we pick up this order. All right, so another order picked up. 7 minutes to get it delivered, and we got about an 8-minute grace period. It looks like it's going the other side of the freeway, so it's telling us to go back up this way, cross over, loop around, and traffic is not friendly right here right now, so it may take us a little bit to get out there. Alright, and that sun is extra bright. Whoo! Alright, so 3 miles, 7 minutes. We will be right back with the totals on it, so we'll see you then. Alright, here's another delivery, $6.75, and there's another offer. We're at $42 in less than 2 hours. This order is $14 for 6 miles and 2 pickups and 2 drop-offs. Wingstop and Sumo of Bryant. Accept, and we're going to Wingstop first. Directions, let's see, what did it say? Pick up by 6:19. We'll be there at 6:14. So another delivery on the way. I don't even know who that is. Oh. All right, we will be there in just a minute. I'll let you know after we pick up the order. All right, so picked up both orders finally. They were both in the same parking lot, Sumo and Wingstop. By the time I picked up Wingstop, I had already forgot about the second order. I was getting in the car ready to drive off, and I said, oh, Sumo. And so, yeah, I had to get back out of the car and go back and get it. All right, so this one says, hold on one second. 10 minutes. Let's see, deliver by 6:39, directions. I got a 1 minute window here, 1 minute grace period. So I gotta go up Alcoa into some apartments, it looks like. So I think I'm gonna cut over this way to avoid some lights at Alcoa and just hit the loops around and go that way. So I will miss maybe just one or two lights, but I think this way will be just fine. It says still 6:39, but I might have some other tricks up my sleeve when I get over there. Although, is that, which one is that? Maybe that's not, yeah, it's that apartment complex. It's way back in the back. Oh well, we'll get there. We will get there. And when you know, the freeway here is backed up. Not backed up, but multiple cars coming down, and they're all in the slow lane, so I gotta take off and get up to 60 miles an hour on the access road within a matter of 3 seconds in a Honda Fit. Whew. Finally, the sun is setting some, so it's 6:30. I'm probably gonna get an eyeful at the top of this hill, but maybe it won't be that. Nope, it's gone over the hillside. I can see a big red glare, but that's it. Alright, so moving right along. I gotta make up some time here if these people will get out of my way. Come on, Hyundai, if you're gonna do it, get out of the way. So, alright, I got 2.4 miles, and let me double check. It says delivered by 6:39. It's in an apartment. Who knows? I can tell you 20. Okay, so it's around back downstairs. So not as bad as around back upstairs. So we'll be right back after we drop this off. See you in a sec. All right, guys. So that was $14, $5 base pay, $4.50 on both the tips. So that puts us at $56.34 after 2 hours and 27 minutes. So not too bad, I don't think. Not too bad. Alright, so now we're gonna have to turn the lights on, it looks like. Turn the headlights on. We may have to turn our dashing in the dark lights on a little early, because I really hate to end this videos when it gets dark, just because knowing we have so much more time to go in this episode. So that, or at least what we normally do. I may have to start ending them around 7, and then we have 3 more hours in the late one, but it's gonna be dark at, sheesh, it'll be getting dark. And November 1st weekend, whatever that is when the time change. It's gonna jump from about 6:30 to 5:30, just like that. So I don't like driving around in the dark that much, but you know, it is what it is. Whew, it's hot out here though. I don't know. I had to go up the stairs again. Stairs kicks my butt, but I'm gonna be okay. I don't know why I came this way. I should have went up by Chili's. But okay. So we haven't got another order yet, which is a little concerning, because normally this time of day they would have already popped. There's one. I'm having to accept all these orders. This is a crap order for $5.75 for 5 miles to Taco Bell. So, oh, it looks like it goes into the back gate up there too. So I'm kind of scared of that, of Hurricane Lake Estates. I may go in the front entrance and drive around that way. All right, I'm gonna accept that offer and we're gonna head to Taco Bell. So we'll see you in a minute. All right, guys, we have a 10-minute delivery. It says deliver by 7:03. This one might come back to bite me because I'm not gonna take a chance on getting to that back gate and it being closed. So I'm gonna go in the front gate and drive my butt around this lake inside Hurricane Lake Estates. So yeah, it says be there by 7:03. Our directions say we should be there by 7:02, and that is directions going through the front gate, not going around on Spring Hill, so that's good. All right, I am going to focus on getting there on time and dropping this thing off. While we're here, I'm just going to jump over to my ratings real quick, see where we are, if we've made any progress. I am still at 90. I don't know if that's where I started, but I might have dropped down a notch or two. Maybe not. I'm at 80%, which is 20 out of 30 or 27 out of 30 on acceptance. Let's see. My on-time rate is at 93. It's hard to knock those late ones off, especially when the other day I looked and I had like 26 on times coming up, because I can see the last 100 and scroll to the bottom. That's the ones that are going to fall off, and I counted 26 of them that were going to fall off before I got to the next late one. So if I had any late ones in between, then it was going to lower my percentage by that one. So so the Wingstop and one other was on time. Let's see, Wingstop was late by 1 minute picking it up. Late pickup excluded at Sumo. Early by 2 minutes delivering the one, and late by 1 minute dropping that off. So it says a total time difference of 4 minutes. 4 minutes over within the on-time standards, or it's within the on-time standards. So they gave me on time for that one, even though well, in essence, because they excluded the one, I was early by 2 and late by 1 minute on the other 2, and they excluded a pickup, so it was a wash. But I must have been 4 minutes late on the other, but they excluded that, so that was nice. Lost Pizza was on time by 13 minutes. Wendy's was on time by 6 minutes. Little Caesars was on time by 5 minutes. Panda Express and the other one was on time by 16 minutes. And McDonald's, was that today? Yep. I can't get it to work. McDonald's was on time by what looks to be 8 minutes. So I think that was all the deliveries I had today. So, man, oh man, there's a bunch of cars parked out here. So that's kind of where we're at. Trying to get back to, yeah, I gotta go all the way around the whole lake. So 7:01, so we gained a minute here along the way. Still says 7:03. Got to be there at 7, and we'll be there at 7:01. It says, and it's just some big old houses. I'm gonna have to drop it off at the front door, I presume. Leave at door is all it says. All right, simple enough. All right, so that just means we're gonna catch up with you guys on the other side. So we'll read off the numbers, and the numbers aren't that great on this one, but we're accepting all orders, so we'll be back in a minute. right, guys. $62.09 after 2 hours and 47 minutes. So that is 7 deliveries out of the last 7, but we declined the first 2. So that was a whole $2.75 base, $3 tip. Continue dashing. So I'm gonna say it's 7:02 my time. I'm gonna call this video. We'll just put this on here. We won't go through any kind of other headlines other than we're at 62:09 after 3 hours. So right on pace with 120 for the night. We just got to keep it up, and hopefully we can get some more decent orders out there. And we're not running around like $5. Even if we do $5 orders, and we can knock out 4 of them in an hour. So, but I would rather get some of those bigger orders and get those delivered. Anyway, I'm gonna end this, but thank you guys for sticking around to the end. Be sure to check out tomorrow's video to see where we finish up on a Thursday night or on a Wednesday night. And be sure to hit like and subscribe. Also, don't forget about those affiliate links and our other links down in the comments and in the description. Hope you all have a good night. Be sure to tell your kids you love them, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.